lab. My name is John Bates. I'm the Vice President of Business Development for Trusona. And it's glad to be here today and have an opportunity to share with you a little bit about our company. Show of hands, did anybody attend Innovators? You did? Awesome. So it's been an amazing past 5-6 weeks at Trusona. We were invited to demo at Innovate, one of 70 companies that represented 6 different continents. We had zero expectation except for to go in and show our demo. And our CEO, Ori Eisen, did an amazing job. Got on a plane, fell asleep, opened our laptops about 90 minutes into flight to find out that we won Best of Show, which was amazing. And so what I want to do today is share with you that demo. It is of our essential service. It is free. Let me just start to tell you right now, it is free. It does away with usernames and passwords forever. I also want to share with you, have a conversation in the next 5-6 minutes just about the state of the internet, where we see it, and where we see the insecurity of that internet. Okay? And this should be a dialogue, so please ask questions, interact. We'd love it. So everyone in this room is very familiar with the term card not present. At Trusona, we like to say that on the internet, every login and every transaction is person not present. Person not present blurs the internet and its users. One of the biggest problems is that usernames are not identity proofed. Passwords are static. Usernames and passwords are stolen. So I pause here because we just had something happen earlier, last month. Who can tell me how many usernames were reportedly stolen during the dime? 500 million usernames and passwords. All right. Now let's put that into perspective. The average consumer has how many online accounts or online identities? Okay, who thinks more than 10? Who thinks more than 15? More than 20? More than 25? The national average is 26 online identities. So now let me ask you this question. What is the number of passwords? The average number of passwords that those, we have 2? We have 1? Okay. The answer is 5. So the national, you have 5 different passwords. So 1/5 of those online identities is sharing a password. So let's put that into perspective of that Yahoo breach. 500 million, 1/5. That means 100 million usernames and passwords are in play right now for the crooks.
And if you can reset Yahoo, you can reset all the other ones no matter what they were anyway.
Wouldn't that be great? So usernames and passwords are stolen. So the goal of Trusona is to do away with usernames and passwords forever. Your knowledge-based authentications, in this day and age of social media, post this, check in here, cyber crooks can find all the information they need to know about you. SMS for one-time passwords can be diverted by the crooks via the telco. In fact, NIST, the National Standard for Institute in Technology, has recently updated their guidelines to say we should not be using SMS to send OTPs or one-time passwords. And probably where Trusona got its origin is this last one. Web sessions are recorded and replayed. In 2010, the first session replay attack was observed in the wild in one of the labs at 41st Perimeter in Scottsdale, Arizona. During that attack, what occurred? The individual's username, password, browser certificate, SSL, IP address were all copied. A simultaneous session was opened and $90 million was stolen. When the bank was notified, they said, no, everything's good. What are you talking about? We haven't had any hacks, breaches. We say that's the day that the internet died. Because at that moment, your session, your static credentials could be replayed. We went from breach of the year to breach of the month to breach of the day to breaches of the day. I'm hoping everybody right now is feeling really gross and just not good. Because the next slide is awesome. We hate passwords, fully understand. But this is where it became a passion for us at Trusona. We started asking the question, where does the money go? I tell you, it goes to fund 5 really bad things. And for me personally, number 5, child exploitation. That's something that I just cannot stand for. I think we need to be spending more time and more of our resources in fighting that. My plug for NITMIC and Project Thor. It does not go to buy Granny a gift. One of the great things is we are not alone in this fight. The White House has just appointed its first ever federal CISO, retired Brigadier General Gregory Tuhill, friend of Trusona, great man, he's going to do great things. Second is the White House, they've launched Lock Down Your Login, an initiative to try to help secure logins. Like I said, NIST, or the National Institute of Standards and Technologies, they have upgraded their guidelines to say we need to stop using SMS for internet authentications. And of course, we've discussed SWIFT. They've laid out new security requirements. So this person not present in security avalanche is coming. Year to date, over 1 billion records have been exposed this year. Does anybody have an idea of what the cost, what the value? Or cost would be a better word. The cost of one record. So Gartner says it's $250 per record. That's the value, plus then the cost to fix the problems that it creates. So if that metric is true, $250 times 1 billion, I'm from Gilbert, Arizona, so that's $250 billion. That's larger than some countries' GDP. And we wonder why the crooks keep doing it, because it works and they make money. So let me show you Trusona. We have a cloud identity suite. We have 3 different options. And I'm going to show you our passwordless authentication, which is free. You could go to the App Store right now, download the app, and you could do this demo for me. Let me show you. I'm going to log out of, or close that, and you'll see the screen on my left is, let me reset this guy. The screen on our left is a browser at trusona.com. Here in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see where my mouse is, True Club. By clicking on True Club, this web page pops up, and you'll see that there's no spot for username or password. Simply, by hovering over the login with Trusona, you'll see that the T lights up. We threw that little Easter egg in there as we were trying to illuminate the dark corners of the internet. Kind of a fun thing. But you'll see what happens by clicking on it. This one-time dynamic QR pops up. I have the Trusona app on my phone. When I launch the app, it asks for my 6-digit PIN, which we've given the option to be able to replace or autofill using your Touch ID. And my camera launches. By simply scanning the QR, a push notification is said, or a challenge is sent to me saying, hey John, if this is really you, go ahead and accept this. I accept in my phone, and you'll see that the browser updates and it welcomes me, hello John. No username, no password. Okay, I'm done, thanks. Let's do it again. All right, go to Trusona.com, True Club, log in. No usernames, no passwords. Scan the QR. It says accept in the Trusona app. Here's my Trusona app. I accept it. There's the Trusona sounds. Hello, John. I've now been given access to True Club, which has some fun videos, our API documents, so on. So, mobile experience is very similar. With a deep integration, I'm able to launch my browser, click on the login to Trusona. That deep integration opens my app, asks me to put in my PIN, accept it in the app, and you'll see that it says switch back to Safari, and I am in True Club. Oh, Home office calling.
Calling me.
Oh, hey, if you guys are watching this live, that's not a funny thing. So that's it. That's our free service, our essential service. What we're trying to aim at is our passwordless authentication. The plugin for WordPress went live. Over 1 million websites have the ability to download the plugin and now secure their websites using our essential service. Again, this is free, and if you wanted to, you could download it right now. And
What are some of the things you can log into using this?
As of today, anybody that has the Trusona or anybody that has a white label or SDK, which is in their mobile app or on their web page. We have POCs currently underway. There's other than WordPress sites, it is not live outside of the internal POCs with the FI and healthcare companies that we're working with. So, yes.
If it's free, how are you guys going to stay in business?
Awesome. Well, I told you that we have 3 levels of service. We have essential, executive, and we have elite. And one of the exciting things to be able to tell you guys is that Trusona, we have the world's first insured authentication token. We have a hard cryptographic token that when you initiate a wire transfer using our token to authenticate, that wire can now be insured. Not a guarantee, not like hey, we'll put our money where our mouth is. This is actually an insurance policy that has been issued to us that says if we are wrong, that the individual, the financial institution can recoup their money. So this is our essential, this is our gift to the world. It's our attempt to secure the stuff that breaches from occurring as a result of static passwords. Oh, do not disturb on your phone. Oh, how do you like that? Sorry. Again, didn't see you guys. Yes. So that's how we plan to make money. Our other 2 options. Any other questions? That's embarrassing. Hi, Facebook friends. Good to see you guys. Everybody call that number right now. Any other questions?
So you say this isn't tied to any financial institutions yet, or?
We are POC right now. They're using internal customer and employee customers, and expect to go live Q1.
And can you say what institution?
Under NDA, I can, because we have NDAs with all of them. Any other questions?
So you're targeting
Yes, ma'am.
financial institutions and healthcare, I heard healthcare.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
So different verticals.
So several verticals. Basically, wherever a username and a password is, we are able to secure.
So what if they're accessing a website off of a phone? Then
Which I showed you right there. So the web. So I was standing in your way, wasn't I? So on my phone, I have the True Club. We have a deep integration that by clicking on it, I'm able to authenticate the push notification that comes to my app, can accept, and then going back to the browser, I'm now in True Club. So we have different options. We're able to authenticate web sessions. We're able to authenticate mobile sessions, VPNs, wherever you need a step-up authentication or MFA, in addition to call centers. Imagine you have an operator, and I can call that individual, and I can, before being connected to the operator, can add a layer of security by saying, hey John, before we connect you, please accept the authentication request that was just sent. Comes to you, we hit accept, we then are directed to the appropriate operator. Just an additional level of security. Any other questions? Comments? Awesome. Business cards are up here. Be happy to, Ori will be at Money 2020 speaking with Frank, if anybody will be there next week. And come check us out. Thank you.
Thank you.